Hello, a very good day to weatherers and to the viewers.
In this video, we are going to explain about the achievements and challenges of the fish culture.
My name is Nur Rasela binti Rasad. My name is Putri Badisha Amani binti Nur Afzal.
My name is Iman Khadijah binti Muhammad Fauzi.
We are from Group 6. Now, let's get into it.
About the technological advancement in offshore aquaculture. Well, in Scotland, setting up an offshore fish farm requires several key approvals. First, you need planning permission from the local authority to confirm the site location. The next one, a marine license from Marine Scotland allows you to place equipment or cages in the sea. Then, a seabed lease from the Crown Estate Scotland gives legal rights to use the seabed, which usually within 0 to 12 nautical miles from the coast. You will also need a car license from SEPA, which regulates water discharge and ensure waste doesn't harm the environment. Finally, an authorization from the Fish Health Inspectorate is required to make sure the farm meets fish health and welfare standards. Now I'm going to talk about the achievement. There are three main achievements of Scotland's offshore aquaculture industry. First achievement is the economic growth and global leadership. Scotland is the world's third largest producer of Atlantic salmon after Norway and Chile. The industry's value has tripled in a decade, reaching £472 million in 2021 with over £1.5 billion in total turnover. Salmon is also UK's biggest food export, making aquaculture a key part of Scotland's economy. For the second is shellfish production growth. Scotland's shellfish sector is expanding, especially in mussels and Pacific oyster. In 2022, mussel harvest passed 9,000 tons, mainly from the Shetland Islands, creating jobs and diversifying seafood production. For the third one is innovation and sustainability. The Scottish Aquaculture Innovation Centre has invested over £27 million in projects and improving fish health and technology. Government plans like the National Marine Plan promote sustainable, low-carbon growth for the industry. In short, Scotland's aquaculture success comes from its economic strength, seafood diversity, and commitment to innovation and sustainability. Now I'm going to talk about the challenges. One major challenge in Scotland's aquaculture is limited marine space and environmental pressure. Most farms are already near shore, and expansion is restricted by marine protected areas and other sea users. Climate change also worsens water quality, causes harmful algal blooms, and increases fish diseases. These issues make it harder for the industry to grow sustainably. Another challenge for Scotland's aquaculture is engineering and technology. Many innovations come from countries like Norway and Canada, so domestic R&D is limited. As farms move further offshore, existing equipment can't handle harsh sea conditions, and new systems are costly to develop. These high costs make offshore investment risky and slow down industry progress. Scotland's aquaculture faces social challenges during the negative public perception. Media coverage about fish health and environmental issues has weakened public trust and interest in aquaculture careers. However, through initiatives like the SSPO community Keciata, the industry is improving community engagement and showing that aquaculture can bring local benefits and cooperation.
So, for the second point for this topic is climate resilience and disaster preparedness. In Malaysia, aquaculture farmers are being urged to prepare for floods, especially during monsoon seasons. They are advised to sell their stock early and closely monitor weather updates to reduce potential loss. This shows that climate resilience is becoming a critical part of aquaculture. By improving infrastructure such as building higher ponds and better drainage systems, farmers can protect their livelihoods from extreme weather. These efforts also highlight the importance of early warning system and emergency protocols to minimize the impact on natural disaster on fish productions. Some of the achievements are: farmers are more aware of the need for flood preparedness, government agencies provide weather forecasts and early warnings, and some farmers have adopted flood-resistant pond design. And the challenges are limited access to real-time weather info in rural areas, high cost of upgrading farm infrastructure, and lack of emergency planning among small-scale farmers.
Did you know Malaysia is turning fish farming into a national mission? Welcome to Rasa Rasa Aquaculture Mega 2025, Malaysia's biggest celebration of aquaculture and sustainable seafood. The goal? To introduce and promote local aquaculture products, connecting people from both rural and urban communities to Malaysia's growing aquaculture industry. According to Dato' Anan bin Hussein, the Director General of Department of Fisheries Malaysia (DOF), the aquaculture industry is now one of the important pillars of the country's food supply, in line with the National Agro-Food Policy and AQU239, which aims for a contribution of 40 of the country's fisheries needs by 2030.
This exciting event took place at AQU Shah Alam on 11 and 12 October 2025. There are exciting activities such as the exhibition and sale of local aquaculture products by passionate entrepreneurs showcase and sell their best aquaculture products, a fun product tasting session where visitors can buy and experience the freshness of Malaysia's own seafood, and a thrilling cooking competition where chefs, students, and home cooks are battling it out to create mouth-watering dishes. Now we are going to talk about the achievement. First one, the program like Rasa AQU2 Mega 2025 helped increase public interest and demand because this program successfully highlights and promotes local aquaculture products. This helps strengthen the domestic market and increase consumer confidence in locally farmed. Secondly, it supports national goals to boost food security, self-sufficiency, and align with NAP 2.0. The program aligns with the government's strategy to enhance food security by increasing aquaculture's role in the national food supply. Lastly, the use of innovation and sustainable systems such as biosecurity measures improves productivity while minimizing environmental impacts. Moreover, these are the challenges. First one, high production and operational costs. The cost of fish feed, equipment, and infrastructure remains high, making it difficult for small and medium-scale farmers to sustain their business and compete in the market. Furthermore, market competition and consumer preference. Imported seafood products often cheaper create strong competition for local producers. This may affect market stability and the profitability of domestic aquaculture ventures. Lastly, limited access to technology and skilled workforce. Some farmers still rely on traditional methods due to limited access to modern equipment, technical knowledge, and skilled labor. This slows down industry modernization and overall productivity.
Back with me to talk about the emerging trends in sustainable aquafeeds. First, how fish meal is being replaced. Insect meals, such as black soldier fly larvae, provide high protein and health benefits, while algae and single-cell proteins replace part of the protein and fish oil, adding valuable fatty acids like EPA and DHA. Feed makers now balance these ingredients carefully with functional additives to maintain fish growth and health. Next, the achievements. The aquaculture industry is now shifting towards alternative proteins like insect meal, algae, and single-cell proteins, which can match traditional fish meal in fish growth and health. Feeds with probiotic and immunostimulants are also improving gut health and reducing the need for antibiotics. Big feed producers like Biomar have successfully used algal oil and insect meal in large-scale production. Lastly, the challenges. Even with good results, issues like high cost, limited scalability, and variable nutritional quality still make adoption difficult. There are also regulatory and consumer concerns, and production costs for ingredients like algae remain high. So in short, sustainable aquafeeds are making great progress, but scaling up and cost reduction are key to replacing fish meal fully in the future.
And the last one is precision aquaculture and smart farming system. Precision aquaculture uses modern technology like artificial intelligence, the Internet of Things, and data analytics to improve farm management. For example, smart sensors can monitor water quality in real time, while automated feeders ensure that the fish get the right amount of food. This technology helps the farmers to reduce waste, cut costs, and maintain fish health more efficiently. However, the challenge is that these systems are still expensive and require skilled operators. Some of the achievements are integration of AI, IoT, and data analytics in farm operations. Automated feeding and health tracking system increase efficiency, improve fish growth, and reduce feed waste. And further challenges are high cost of equipment and maintenance, limited digital skills among small-scale farmers, and the last one, dependence on stable internet and power supply.
In summary, fish culture achievements and challenges show how aquaculture is improving through new technology, sustainability, and innovation such as smart farming system using AI and sensors, making it easy to monitor water quality and feeding. Furthermore, if aquaculture continues in this direction, it can provide more seafood, protect the environment, better stock quality, and support global food needs. However, if not managed properly, it could cause problems like pollution, high cost, and harm to wild species. In the end, the future of aquaculture depends on using technology and resources responsibly to keep fish farming productive, ensure long-term productivity, environmental protection, and a stable food supply for future generations.
This is the reference. This is the end of the video. Thanks for watching.